Glowing Secrets on ETV is brought to you by Glow for radiant and glowing skin every day.
Hi, welcome to Glowing Secrets, a brand new show dedicated to some of the remarkable sources of creativity and inspiration in the Sri Lankan fashion and beauty industry. On this week's premiere, we speak to the charming Rebel behind Rebel Designer Wear to find out all about her daring creations and look at how months of sweat and tear can turn into a magical night of glitz and glamour on our behind-the-scenes exclusive. You are watching Glowing Secrets and I'm your host, Melissa. The Academy of Design is known to produce promising young talent through its hands-on approach in teaching design. At the end of every course, the students get a chance to put up their very own fashion show. And of course, it's a much looked forward to event on the fashion calendar. Let's take a look at how months of sweat and tear can turn into one night of glitz and glamour through our behind-the-scenes exclusive on the Academy of Design.
When the Academy of Design opened doors for the first time as a fully fledged design school, the idea was still very new to Sri Lanka. There were many who wanted a career in fashion designing, but just didn't know where to start. Whoever that made it to the industry was either self-taught or was lucky enough to pick up their skills from abroad. 5 years down the line, things have obviously changed. In a few weeks, these students will complete their 18 months course in fashion designing at the Academy of Design. They walk out with a training that can easily get them started in the industry, almost anywhere in the world.
The students, whether they do fashion design, interior design or graphics design, they are taught to work for the industry. And this is something that only we have maintained and we carry on as a concept of the school.
However, before they are ready to spread their wings in the great big world of design, they've just got one more challenge: to put together their very own fashion show. Every year, the students face the ultimate test of producing a gala fashion exhibition to mark their arrival in the fashion scene. Not only do they have to put up a grand show to impress the public, but they also need to make it live up to the high standards of all the earlier shows.
And that will be attached onto this palace.
Yes.
So I want to know now inside this.
There will be nothing else.
At the academy, the students are working away on their final collections. Each student will have 3 designs on the catwalk based on inspirational themes.
The fashion students are preparing a set of pret-a-porter garments that are wearable, which will be displayed on the catwalk by models, plus one outfit which is theatrical. It's the first time we approach this system.
This year, the show focuses on an overall theme of magic. The thinking behind it is to allow students to draw inspiration from elements, well, somewhat out of this world.
We were allowed to take away from magic the area which we wanted. So some people do it on white magic, some others on black magic, and some people on magical creatures. Right now I'm doing it on vampires. I think they're very fascinating creatures, especially since they're very seductive and it's very feminine also.
I've chosen black magic, the others have chosen fairies and all these very magical creatures and things like that. What I'm doing is taking all the symbols used in black magic because it's very artistic and it's different. So I've used the prints as prints on my designs.
Previously, only fashion students got the opportunity to be a part of the show. This year, the Academy has decided to throw in interior students to showcase their skills alongside fashion counterparts. They will have to work in pairs and come up with designs that will complement each other.
Now, the fashion student has, of course, a big advantage because he has a nice girl in a funky outfit. The interior designer has to somehow match that, which is really a great big challenge.
My theme is fortune telling. I was inspired by the elements of...
I have to work with my partner. She's doing fortune telling. So I had to do an object which has all those elements because she's using all those signs, those fortune telling signs. So I have to work with that, and so far it's alright. We went through hard times, but then it's good.
I have the parasol up to here, and this is attached
So
onto
this is the lining.
No, this is attached onto the
This is
parasol.
the lining.
The weeks leading up to the show are always hectic at the Academy. It's when the students get their first taste of deadline pressure.
We have, what's the date today? Okay, 15 days to go and we are in peace. I don't think you could say that.
As the students are trained on every aspect of the fashion business, their job does not end at the drawing boards. They have to get involved in actual making of the garments, from choosing the fabrics right down to sewing it.
We learned that fashion designing is not just sitting and drawing a garment you want. You learn to research, you learn to take trends from well-known designers, from haute couture designers.
Here the atmosphere is really informal. It's like staying at home. It's like my home away from home. And it's like, all these people are like my family. So I think when you have that freedom, it always broadens your horizons, just broadens your creativity to do something good with yourself.